Hey there everybody, Charles Hamaker here with you from Circling Seattle Sports. Haven't done one of these day in the life kind of things, take you along with it, just because I've usually just been one-offs, like Kraken game usually, as we're outside of the beautiful Climate Pledge Arena. Today though, the Kraken play the Edmonton Oilers at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then the Sounders play their home opener against Austin FC at 7:30. And tomorrow, Liv Lyons and myself leave for our spring training coverage for 2 days with Converge Media. So we're going to show you a little bit about how this all goes. I'm about to come into the arena right when we start here. It's about 8 a.m. So let's see how this goes, folks.
He's got 25 there. Forever number 43 from your Seattle Supersonics, Jack Sigma.
Okay, I apologize. You'll probably have seen the lone goal the Kraken scored today, which was by LA Tolvanen on power play. Interesting time at Climate Pledge Arena. It's great to see a bunch of folks. Stephen Bissig with USA Today Sports, he's a photographer. Our photographer Rio on site. Just a bunch of folks we know in the press corps. Kraken lost that one, so I didn't stay too long afterwards at CPA. Normally I would stay there for a little bit to take a good chunk out of our game story. But I headed out like a half hour, 45 minutes after we got done with press conferences and headed down here to Lumen. I was going to stop by our office, but I forgot my key, which is my own fault for being dumb. But now we're here at Lumen, walking over to the entrance right now and getting looked at, so we'll turn it off, but hopefully I have something better to show you the next time my face pops up in here, so we'll see.
Sempre vou buscar, cara. Se eu também vou buscar isso. A gente tinha mexido com isso.
Okay, Charles Hammaker here, circling Seattle sports. You might see one clip of me getting my... No, we'll cut that because it had a credential in it and I can't show that. Usually if I'm not a fan of the media meal at the Sounders here at Lumen, just because I'm a picky eater, like my friend Dylan over at Emerald City Hockey, I will go down to Walter Jones's I guess food place on the 100 level of Lumen and get the Bang Bang chicken tenders. That's all it was. It just kind of shows you a little bit into what I do on a game day, or a match day rather. Got to meet a few lovely folks of Seattle Sports Twitter. Puget Stout Jeff on Twitter, who makes the excellent sticker designs. You've seen a lot of Mariners ones. He's got some Kraken ones as well. And then Christine, it's Christine EM on Twitter as well. Just a joy to meet some great folks, and it's kind of something that I try pretty decently hard to do. You'll see it, like we haven't missed first intermission living wall photo all year. You know, I try to be pretty accessible. I try to be my personal a decent amount as well, just so, like, you know, I'm not super like big time or anything, right? But I mean, we got a decent following, and with that, like, I hope people like to interact with us. So the idea behind being accessible is I want people to be able to talk to us and have conversations that they want to, that are appropriate, of course, you know, and feel like they're part of something, part of an actual community. A lot of outlets say a community, but how often do they get to actually meet these folks in person and talk to them, or text them, or Twitter DM them, or whatever? You get the point. I think that's important. So it was great to meet those guys. Not so great for the Sounders to draw and split points. There's two teams that we covered today, in the Kraken and the Sounders, that generated a lot of offense and didn't do enough with that generation to score and get a win today. I think the Seawolves were the only team today that won Seattle Pro Sports. I think the Mariners lost their spring training game to Oakland. So, you know, not great in the wins and loss columns today, but now it's time to get back home, and I'll be up probably for a few more hours, and by then I don't have enough time to sleep before I have to get on the plane to go to Peoria for a few days of spring training. So we'll see how it'll go. I hope you're able to enjoy this version of Day in the Life of CSS. I know it wasn't the most exciting, wasn't the most wins we've had one of these, but I appreciate it if you watched until this point.